In today's BTG episode, Danny has an update for Ridge Forrester. Joey has a twisted yet interesting proposition for one of the Duprees. Donnell and Vanessa clash over his future. Jacob has a startling run-in. Thomas is hospitalized with an embarrassing injury. Tyrell gets a Halloween date and Bill drinks more poison tea at the club. Chelsea and Madison dine while Chelsea complains about Naomi's issues. Madison tells her to stay out of it. Chelsea's freaked since nothing ever phases her girlfriend. Moments later, Madison has a meltdown when her mother texts. She hasn't spoken with her in months because she's into the woo-woo tarot guides and doesn't truly accept her being queer. Chelsea makes light of it, and even though Madison thinks tarot is dumb, Chelsea admits she dabbles. Can't they agree to disagree? Madison says no, it's a lack of respect on her mother's part. Chelsea defends her mother and is shown a message where Madison's mom tells her to use oils on her patients instead of medicine. She talks about wellness because she sees it all over her social media and is drawn in. Chelsea learns that it's why her girlfriend gets squirrely when she's online too much. Madison complains that her mom is tagging her with this garbage. She had a patient quit her because her mom, Willow's post. Get updates on the latest posts and more from soapspoilers.com straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. Chelsea gets it and links it to her mom marrying Andre in Vegas. Upset. Madison goes to the restroom while Chelsea runs to social media to ask her fans if they had a chance. Would they try to reunite their loved one with their mother? Madison returns, and Chelsea tries again to defend Willow. Madison talks about their last fight, where they called each other names, Madison's. Got no contact, which upsets Chelsea. She opens her tablet and reads that 45% voted on reuniting them. She tells Madison how amazing the woo-woo stuff is, and they agree to meet at the spa before Madison goes, and Chelsea jumps back on her tablet, seeing that 73% don't want her to reunite her friend with their mom. She disagrees with them. Outside, Vanessa tells her son that he's going back to college tonight. He refuses, thinking he's on a micro-retirement. They head inside to a table, and she scoffs at his idea of being a slacker. The dean agrees he can return and make up the work he missed. He freaks out, but she tells him that's that. He in turn tells her he's staying. Period. Vanessa tries to reason with the kid and uses his dead father to manipulate him into returning. She then uses Deanna to get him to go back. She's struggling so badly she couldn't even come to the funeral. Vanessa cries and tells him it's time to hit the road. They embrace and she tells him she's proud. Danny arrives at Orpheus on a call with Ridge. She thanks him for the offer, but her husband doesn't want a part of being a model. He tells her about the new fragrance bottle that they came up with, but it doesn't change her mind. They end the call and she sits with Joey. Surprising him, she tells him that Vanessa's in a vulnerable place. He knows what she's saying. She tells him to end it before Vanessa gets burned. Joey thinks some like playing with fire. She doubts it and asks if she's just a conquest. He sighs. It's not like they're drunkenly running off to Vegas to marry. Her life revolves around Bill, and he offers her a bet of 10 grand that her marriage won't work out. She shakes on it. He jokes that their banter makes them look like friends. She disagrees. He's on the same page about Vanessa, though. Vanessa walks in and Danny says, "It's been real, but let's not do it again anytime soon." She goes, and Vanessa tells him that her son's back at school and she wants to be Joey's partner in every way. Joey calls her formidable, but he still doesn't want her. She invites him to her place to discuss it. He comments that it's Doug's territory, so she tells him they'd sleep in a guest suite. At home, Derek daydreams he's in a tux in his wheelchair on his wedding day and stands up, shocking Ashley by picking her up. Ashley's surprised to see Andre at the hospital again. He's there to talk to his uncle about some digital ads. She asks what he's bringing to the Halloween party for their namesake baby and learns Andre's not going. He reminds her she's with Derek and that he's committed to Danny. She worries Danny's in the marriage to get back at Bill, but Andre says their marriage works, though it's unconventional. He goes at Uptown. Jacob tells Naomi about some dumb criminals who stole an air fryer and baby clothes. Naomi doesn't laugh. He's tired of the divide, and she's afraid things will get worse if they discuss it. She drinks some wine. She misses their vibe. He feels like it started when her dad left her mom for Haley. She asks to hit the reset button and texts Ashley to meet at Uptown. Ashley arrives home as Derek had almost stood on both feet. He drops. back into the chair before she sees him. He whines about all the things he can't do anymore, and she gives him a pep talk. He wants to get back out there. So she tells him Naomi asked them out. Ashley and Derek arrive at Uptown. The marrieds talk about how well things are going, and Naomi drinks up. Derek asks for advice on their wedding. From the bar, Isaiah watches the foursome. Derek's eyes glaze over as Naomi talks about bridal looks. Jacob points it out, and Naomi accuses him of taking over the conversation. Ashley takes her friend to the bar and asks what's going on. Naomi tells her that she's not pregnant. She's thrilled, but Jacob was crushed. Back at the table, Jacob gets into it about Derek not telling his fiancé he can feel his legs. Derek tells him to mind his business, and then asks Jacob what's up with him and his wife. Jacob admits they thought Naomi was pregnant, but she's not and is against having kids. There's a wall up now. Derek thinks that what he's doing by not telling Ashley the truth is for the best. After hearing this, the women return to the table and Naomi gives a toast. They drink up to more nights like this. They make jokes about the wedding, and Naomi's obviously drunk by now. She tells them if they realize they're incompatible, it's too bad. You're stuck. Jacob thinks they should go. She calls him a buzzkill. Her friends look concerned, and so she goes to clean herself up in the restroom. On the way, she can barely stand up straight, and Isaiah helps her when she almost falls. Jacob rushes over and is happy to see his little brother. They embrace, and Isaiah cracks a joke about holding down things he can't keep together. Danny finds Andre at her house. They kiss, and she fills him in on what happened with Ridge Forrester. She appreciates his straightforwardness with her and admits she encountered someone who was the opposite. She admits she feels like a taker. He's given her so much, and she pressured him. It's the opposite of honoring you. She's respecting his wishes. This thrills him. Leslie tells Haley to imagine what they could accomplish if they pooled their resources. Eva tells Isaiah that they should hang out with her until they figure out. He likes that idea. Samantha eavesdrops, mouth on the floor, as Kat says, "The way Thomas can't get enough of me these days." Samantha and Nathan get hot kissing on the sofa until Smitty and Martin interrupt. Samantha Richardson Smith. Smitty booms. Danny yells that Ted is giving Nicole the ultimate hall pass and she's being too nice. Ted gets in Carlton's face and threatens to hit him after seeing him with Nicole. Hooked on Beyond the Gates? Join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.